As soon as Teabag turned around, he was knocked unconscious to the ground. Bellick tied him up and demanded to know where the $5 million was hidden. But Teabag would not hand over the money easily and was severely tortured by Bellick. Just as Teabag took the opportunity to escape, a key fell from his body. He quickly pounced on it and stuffed it into his mouth. By the time Bellick caught Teabag, the key had already been swallowed. To retrieve the key, Bellick placed a leaky pot over the toilet and tied Teabag to the toilet with duct tape. To speed up the process, he also asked a companion to buy laxatives. After setting everything up, the two stood guard outside the door. Soon, the key was expelled by Teabag. With the key in hand, Bellick tied Teabag to a radiator and then called the police. Ignoring Teabag's pleas, the two left. As the sirens outside grew closer, Teabag still could not untie the bonds on his hands. Soon, knocking came from the door. Teabag looked at his left hand, which had been sutured just days earlier. When the police broke down the door, Teabag had already disappeared. After Bellick obtained the $5 million, his accomplice Gary knocked him out and took all the money. Gary then checked into a luxury suite with the cash. But when he went to get the money, he found a tracker in the bag. At that moment, Teabag burst in through the door and threw the tracker into Gary's hand. Gary hurriedly begged for mercy, wanting to split the money with Teabag, but Teabag did not want to give him that chance. After settling everything, Teabag went to a bar and saw a man with a very realistic prosthetic hand. Teabag immediately stepped forward to ask where he had gotten the prosthetic hand, but the veteran refused to answer his question. Teabag's face showed a vicious expression after being rejected. Soon, the prosthetic hand was on his own hand. Later, Teabag went to the post office entrance. After a female clerk got off work, he took the initiative to follow her and gently helped her wipe the rice grains from the corner of her mouth. After a series of interactions, Teabag took the initiative to confess his love to her. After winning the female clerk's heart, Teabag asked her to help look up a relative's address. The clerk helped Teabag find the address of his ex-girlfriend without the slightest suspicion. But just as she printed out the address and handed it to Teabag, her face suddenly froze. Teabag's wanted poster was pasted on the wall. When Teabag left, the clerk was already lying on the ground. Soon, Teabag followed the address to the door of his ex-girlfriend Susan. At the sight of Teabag's arrival, Susan immediately wore a look of terror.